Good Friday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith, and we have finally made it to the last Friday of the month of February 2015. It's February 27th. And it's another chilly start this morning with temperatures generally running anywhere from the teens into, well, basically we have even some temperatures below zero this morning in the Hudson River Valley. It's mostly cloudy, 1 degrees below zero in Montgomery. Most temperatures here are generally running in the teens this morning. Southern New England has temperatures back into the teens as well, the teens and low to mid 20s. But right now, most of the observation stations are starting to warm up as the sun comes up. And yes, there's quite a bit of low cloudiness around the region. There's even a little bit of snow this morning around Philadelphia and parts of central, the Hudson, not the Hudson River Valley here, the Delmarva area here, the I-95 corridor into Wilmington this morning, reporting a little bit of light snow and flurries too. But outside of that, we're expecting lots more sunshine throughout the rest of this afternoon, and temperatures warming up, but still below seasonal for this time of the year. Everything's quiet on the watches, warnings, and advisories this morning. We have some scattered low and mid-level clouds across the region, but all of this should begin to clear out during this afternoon. And the atmosphere is responding with this, with generally mostly dry air with subsidence in control. The subsidence is still to our west this morning, and we're not really showing much in the way of precipitation here, although there is some light snow in Philadelphia and parts of Wilmington this morning, as a couple of shortwave maxes around the base of a trough access here and move further out to sea. And the morning surface chart from weatherroanoke.com, the digital atmosphere software, shows a little bit of the low clouds and a little bit of light snow here with a disturbance across the Delmarva, but that should be minoring out very shortly. And much more clearing is evident to our west with the cold dome of Arctic high pressure centered over Nebraska that will be working its way through our region with generally dry conditions for the rest of today, tonight, and tomorrow. See the Doppler radar images here from Fort Dix, the hygrometeor classification here. There's some ice crystals and dry snow that's occurring in this region here, but it's all beginning to dry out across the region, so most of the region won't even see this today. On the aviation weather front today, mostly VFR conditions. We have a few areas of light snow around Wrightstown, Philadelphia, Wilmington, this morning Georgetown here in Delaware, and points to the south and west with MVFR conditions, but this will be improving during the next couple of hours. For today, basically VFR conditions, brief IFR and MVFR in snow showers through Philadelphia, Wilmington, North Philadelphia through about 14Z this morning. And then another area of generally dry conditions across the region with very little moisture for the remainder of today, so skies should be clearing through the day and light northwesterly winds. Saturday and Sunday, basically VFR, northerly winds prevail as high pressure noses in from the west. Sunday night and Monday, we go back to MVFR and IFR, expected with snow, rain, freezing rain possible by early Monday morning, back to VFR temporarily on Tuesday. Once again, outside of Newark, New Jersey, it's 19 degrees, dew point 7, humidity 59%. The wind is northwest at 12. A few clouds at 4,500, 15,000, and jet stream clouds at 25,000. Makes the wind chill feel like 6 degrees here. And basically, scattered to broken clouds for the rest of the day and VFR conditions in place. Now, in Philadelphia, we do have a little bit of light snow right now. It's 22, dew point 15, humidity 75%. The wind is northeast at about 12 miles per hour. There's a little bit of light snow with the ceilings there at 3,000, makes the wind chill feel like 10. Basically light snow this morning and then just some few scattered clouds across the region for the remainder of today with VFR conditions. Really not too much to talk about as we exit February for the next 36 hours in terms of winter weather impacts. We'll go into the GFS forecast right now. High pressure will be building in across the region, and that means dry conditions for the remainder of today, tonight, and tomorrow as it wedges in with very just cold air, really, as we exit February here. We start going into Sunday afternoon. We get isentropic lift to our west with the storm system coming in. Should have some light snow arriving here, probably near or after midnight on Sunday night. And it could be snow from 78 north, a little bit of ice mix from 78 south, and then just plain rain here as low pressure moves up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley. And it drags a cold front through the region on a Monday morning, with the precipitation changing over to basically rain for most places in our forecast region. So that's good news. even though we start out with a little bit of cold air in place and some snow and sleet. And that moves out, and then we get a break on Tuesday too, and then by Tuesday afternoon another system comes in towards the Great Lakes. Again, on the warmer side, we could start out with some light snow or sleet across the region, and the atmosphere just rapidly warms up. Notice our high is off the coast here, our return flow is to the southwest, and the storm system is also to our west, so that means we're in a wedge of warmer air aloft and at the surface. So the onshore flow and the warmer air means that precipitation will rapidly change to rain, and the rain could be coming down heavy at times as this storm system deepens rapidly across the Great Lakes region into the St. Lawrence River Valley. We could have some pockets of moderate to heavy rain around here, especially during the day on Wednesday and Wednesday afternoon. And then that cold front moves through, and then another wedge of high pressure builds in across the region on Thursday of next week, which is already March 5th. And still, I find an old frontal boundary stalled out here across the south. This could mean some snow on the back edge of this developing on Wednesday night or Thursday. Once again, we'll have to see where this goes. This could be some light snow across southern New Jersey, the Delmarva region, rain much further to the south. That snow shield could expand a little bit further to the north as the cold air pours in. Look at these thicknesses here, 498, 528. Could be dealing with more coastal snow here, and this snow could be around on Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and then we really just deal with some cold air across the region for the end of the first week of March, and then eventually we're going to start warming things up. We will, but we've got an active pattern on the way for this week coming up. Everybody wants to talk about near normal temperatures or anything in the 40s and lower 50s. And look at the GFS is showing for Wednesday afternoon here before the Arctic front comes through. Notice how the temperatures are really falling back here, back through the Ohio Valley as this cold air pushes back into the region. It's going to lead to a rapid changeover of precipitation type on Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night. Notice that by Thursday the temperatures are already falling off, and by the time the precipitation re-enters the region by Thursday afternoon, temperatures are back below in the 20s. So we get a day, maybe a couple of hours on Wednesday where the temperatures could get at or above normal levels of around 45 to 50 degrees, and then the Arctic air just pours back in to the region, and it looks like we've got stormy times ahead here during this week coming up. Yes, even forecasters have meteorological fatigue as we exit meteorological winter tomorrow, actually, from December, January, and February. Those are the 3 months where we call meteorological winter. Winter, however, doesn't end just because meteorological winter does. And the GFS, the European, and the Canadian model guidance all showing the pattern is evolving and shifting, but we still have a trough axis in the east and weather systems undercutting this from all over the Pacific. So we're in for still quite a bit of active weather across the region as we move in through March. So that's a wrap, basically, because I'm tired, basically. I'm just tired of forecasting for this winter already. For everything live, it's Garden State Weather, gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. We'll be back on Monday morning.